We are back live with OnlyWrestlers.com presents Frozen Fury, and you heard Vampiro before the break. We've got a six-man matchup as Luke Hawx teams with Raza Rayleigh and his Slime Season brother Jay Spade to take on Charlie Haas and the Country Boys. Six-man action, and starting things off with Charlie Haas and Luke Hawx. Talk about a fever pitch between these two in the OWA.
Well, hey, I don't think Luke Hawx is going to get his hands on Charlie Haas just yet. No, it's going to take some time here.
There you saw the tag from Zach Hendricks, the guru of the Golden Retriever energy, representing Country Boys. Clearly, Charlie Haas not ready to tie up with Luke Hawx, as Luke, for his credit, tags in the Holly Grove Hoochie Daddy, Raza Rayleigh, to start off this six-man match. And oh, look at Charlie Haas attacking Raza Rayleigh from behind. We saw Charlie Haas go one-on-one with Raza Rayleigh when OWA was live in New Orleans just a few months ago, and clearly Charlie Haas has no love lost for Raza Rayleigh. Again, we are live here on so many platforms. Thank you for joining us, whether it's on Title Match Network, Lights Out Sports, Unbeaten Sports Channel. The best of professional wrestling is right here on OnlyWrestlers.com, where you get so many experiences, including Slamio, which is now a part of OnlyWrestlers.com, where you can get your favorite wrestling stars and send you personalized shout-outs for birthdays, celebrations, or just because. Names like Rob Van Dam, Melissa Santos, and two men competing in this matchup, Charlie Haas and Luke Hawx, also on Slamio, who have been at each other's throats for some time now. And it's come to a pitch. You saw Charlie Haas sucker punch Luke Hawx, which led to the six-man tag team match. I
also saw a phenomenal belly-to-belly suplex from Charlie Haas. It sounds like you're not going to be ordering a Slamio from Charlie Haas anytime soon.
I don't know if anybody is, considering the bad attitude that Charlie Haas has been putting on display ever since he showed up in the OWA. Charlie Haas and Luke Hawx have been at each other's throats. And I can't say I'm surprised that Charlie Haas got the Country Boys to back him up and jump Luke Hawx from behind. I don't think that Charlie Haas expected Slime Season, Jay Speed, and the Holly Grove Hoochie Daddy, Raza Rayleigh, to back up Luke Hawx here tonight in the OWA. Because there you see the tag from Doc Simmons.
That's right. Doc Simmons, part of Country Air. It's your mama's favorite tag team.
Well,
Come on now.
Well, he's getting torn up because in Luke Hawx's corner, you got a tag to Luke Hawx's brother in Slime Season, the wild card, Jay Spade.
I said Slime Season again already.
Every season is Slime Season. My favorite season of the year. It's not fall. It's not winter. It's not spring. It's Slime Season. And one of the reasons why is because wild card Jay Spade, one of the best talents in this business, is why he went toe-to-toe with the Maharaja last time we saw Jay Spade put down Raj in the main event of OWA back in New Orleans. Jay Spade's not someone to play with.
Spade has incredible size, but he's in there with the greatest heavyweight of all time, Doc Simmons.
You can't be serious here.
Well, I mean, that's his nickname.
Look, Mark, I appreciate that Zach Hendricks and Doc Simmons, the Country Boys, whatever the hell that means, have a lot of confidence. There's a reason why Charlie Haas employed them to back him up, but right now, Doc Simmons is in a bad way with the wild card, Jay Spade, who looks to just look at that suplexing him from a sitting position, says the wild card.
You say you don't know what it means? It's because it's Country Air. You gotta take a whiff of it.
Well, it's Country Air. We're in the Chicago, Illinois. We're here at the Logan Square Auditorium for OnlyWrestlers.com. We're back in Chicago, Illinois, showing why OnlyWrestlers.com bringing the best talent here on the independent scene. But right now, it's Country Air that's changed the air here against Slime Season. Oh, but not for very long. What time is it, Mark?
Is it slime time?
No, it's rush hour. Because, yes, it's slime time. It's Slime Season. Jay Spade, Luke Hawx dominating the match here. And Charlie Haas clearly doesn't want to have anything to do with the newly bandanaed Slime Season, Luke Hawx. And there's a tag now to the Holly Grove Hoochie Daddy, Raza Rayleigh.
Looking to take Doc's arm home with him, but Doc had a way out of that.
What was that? Was it you not call the eye rake?
It was not. That was really not. It was untoward what Doc Simmons did there.
Or you sound like Vampiro now all of a sudden. I appreciate you filling in for the approval of cutting the corners. And I can appreciate that Country Air and Charlie Haas going to cut every corner they can to going to get an edge up on this team, this impromptu 6-man tag team matchup. None of these men were prepared to compete in official competition here tonight at OWA, but clearly all 6 of these men stepping up to the table here at Frozen Fury.
Well, look, I'm not sure if this is an earnest attempt at a test of strength here or not.
Well, you know that Raza Rayleigh likes to swivel those hips, showing off that Holly Grove hoochie swagger.
He sure does. He hasn't even taken that vest off yet.
Now Zach Hendricks looking to grow into, Zach Hendricks, he calls himself the guru of golden retriever energy. What the hell does that even mean? He's having a hard time now against the Holly Grove hoochie daddy, the Holly Grove bandit. You brought up the ring jacket. It's finally coming off with the swagger that Raza Rayleigh is known for.
Pin attempt here. Oh, that wasn't even a 1.
No, Zach Hendricks making sure he kicks out with defiance. Country Air making sure that the Wildcat boys know, what kind of test they're in. Charlie Haas again dropping the bridge on Raza Rayleigh. Charlie Haas seems like he has a problem with everybody, whether it's Raza, whether it's Luke Hawks, whether it's everybody in the OWA locker room, I guess, except for the Country Air.
And look at Doc Simmons stepping up and protecting Charlie there. That's a very interesting dynamic. Charlie Haas hiding behind Doc.
This is a combustible situation as Charlie Haas now that Raza Rayleigh is in a prone position, now that he's been beaten up behind the referee's back by Zach Hendricks, now Charlie Haas wants to get him a piece of the Holly Grove hoochie daddy.
Look at the shape that Charlie Haas is in.
We had a vote for who would compete with Charlie Haas back when OWA was live from New Orleans. That's what's so great about OnlyWrestlers.com is you get to be a part of the show. You get to vote on who competes in matches, what match stipulations. There's only one wrestling promotion that gives you that opportunity, and that's OnlyWrestlers.com with the OWA. And Charlie Haas, who took on Raza Rayleigh a few months ago, putting more punishment on the Holly Grove hoochie daddy.
Raza tried to escape the grips of Charlie Haas. Charlie fought him all the way down.
Again, look at the woods of Zach Hendricks just pulling on the arm, actually extra leverage out of the referee's watchful eye for Charlie Haas. This is a collegiate athlete, an amateur wrestler, an amateur champion. Really need an assist here in this situation.
It looked like Charlie had it under control.
There's a cover here from Zach Hendricks on the Raza. Jay Spade right there to make sure, but I think Raza Rayleigh got the shoulder up before the 3. And now the referee arguing with Jay Spade, who's going to do no favors to Raza, as you see Zach Hendricks put all of his body weight on top of the Holly Grove hoochie daddy.
Yeah, ankles are not supposed to bend in that direction, but Raza's all tied up.
Look at this bow and arrow situation here. Cover. Oh, looking right into the fall into the lateral press, and Zach Hendricks cutting out of it, and it takes Raza right down.
Yeah, Zach got to make sure that his own shoulders weren't down, but a big clothesline sends Raza to the mat. Is there going to be a tag here? He wants to make sure he keeps Raza out of his corner first.
Country Air calls himself the out-of-town shooters. Also say that they're your mama's favorite tag team. I don't know if I agree with that. But right now, Zach Hendricks and Doc Simmons are showing, there's a tag to Doc, why Charlie Haas would put these two guys in his backup crew against Luke Hawks. Nice tilt-a-whirl slam from Zach Hendricks. But in comes the legal man in Doc Simmons. Cover here from Doc, and no, 2 count only.
You see Country Air being able to exist as a unit there. There's already so much tandem offense from a team that's been around in these parts for a long time.
These guys have been teaming since 2019, have already accomplished 15 tag team championships across the nation together. Quite the tandem here to fight against Luke Hawks, Jay Spade, and Raza Rayleigh.
At least some of that time, Doc Simmons was out with a broken leg, but he's come back. They're back on the road, and they are bringing it to their opponents here in this impromptu trios bout. But look at the height of that spine buster. Raza is high in the air, and he sent Doc Simmons' spine down on those pines with authority.
Raza Rayleigh just really needs to make the tag, as does Doc Simmons. This is a six-man tag team matchup. Raza Rayleigh with the tag to Jay Spade. Doc Simmons with the tag to Zach Hendricks. Here we go.
Cleaning house. Big uppercut in the corner.
Jay Spade, one-man wrecking crew.
Man, Jay Spade is so fast for a guy his size.
He calls himself the second best in the world because he's always trying to improve, always trying to get better. But there's a reason why he also calls himself the wild card. He can beat you in so many different ways, but can one man beat a tandem like the country air tandem of Doc Simmons and Zach Hendricks? Are going 2-on-1 right now with Jay Spade.
Sending him off. Oh, Spade just runs right through him.
Oh, look at that. Jay Spade. And there's the tag to the Southern Stomper, Luke Hawx. Down goes Hendricks. Down goes Simmons. Under that goes Haas. The Southern Stomper is stomping through all the talent in this matchup here.
We know that what Hawx really wants is to get his hands on Haas, but he's going for a pin.
Slam cover here from Hawx, and now a 2 count only. Referee's hand went down for 3, but Hendricks got the shoulder up beforehand as Charlie Haas gets right in the face of Luke Hawx once again. Luke Hawx in the slime season colors. Oh my God, super kick from Zach Hendricks. Oh, and Hendricks, watch out, behind you is the wild card Jay Spade here. Soul connection right to the face of Zach Hendricks.
Well, he'd better watch his 6 because here comes Doc Simmons.
Big splash from Doc Simmons, but Raza Rayleigh right in there looking for the rose. Plant here from the hologram Hoochie Daddy. But wait, watch out, Raza. Charlie Haas with the Luthes press, shades of Stone Cold Steve Austin. Charlie Haas thinks he's the best damn Stone Cold Steve Austin impersonator. What the hell kind of homage is that? But Charlie Haas owns this ring right now until in comes Luke Hawx. Goes for the Stone Cold Stunner. Stunner there!
He hits it!
Southern Stomper Stunner here from Luke Hawx. Stone Cold Steve Hawx on connection. Oh, there's a kick from Zach Hendricks.
Zach cut off Luke in the middle of the little party he was throwing for himself there. Luke was very proud of himself.
Luke Hawx just stunnered Charlie Haas out of his boots. Here comes Jay Spade. Luke Hawx' team in slime season. Face first goes Zach Hendricks. 1, 2, 3. Another big win for slime season and a big win for Luke Hawx. Once again, Luke Hawx, along with Jay Spade and Raza Rayleigh, get their hands raised here at the OWA. Charlie Haas clearly has a problem with Luke Hawx, and that issue has not been settled. Will we finally settle at the next OWA event? We still got more action here tonight. Stay tuned with more OWA.